Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead, whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of November 25th through December 1st. And yes, I am so sick right now, so my voice sounds a little crazy, but I want to be here and I want to do these readings for you. So let's dive into it. Cancer, you have the gibbous moon. You are very close to achieving your goal. And I am really feeling like I need to emphasize the very on that, like very, very close to achieving your goal. It feels like literally this week, maybe towards the end of the week or in the very beginning of next week, or even like a few days after you're watching this, honestly. It feels like there's some big manifestation happening for you. It's so crazy. I love it. You're very close to achieving your goal and everything is going to be working out. We have the no card with the exclamation point from the Angels Answers deck. You are saying no. You're speaking up this week when it comes to something that you are not interested in doing. I feel like you are establishing some healthy boundaries here. Like, we don't have this protection, or this doesn't make me feel safe, or this doesn't seem like a good deal, or I'm not creatively interested in this, and you are making space for yourself and your opinion. And I just feel like you have cultivated over the years this strong confidence in yourself to the point where you trust your opinions and intelligence, and you understand that your opinion is worthwhile and is worth something, and you're speaking up about it. And that will really, really help you and whoever you're working with this week to go into a really good direction. You, Cancer, are great at making decisions because you are a cardinal sign, meaning that you are a natural born leader, and you also are a water sign, which means you have psychic intuition and connection to your strong feelings on things, meaning you're fantastic, one of the best signs when it comes to making good decisions and giving good advice and reading into a situation for exactly what it is. And so it's really important for Cancerians in their lifetime to reach a point where they feel comfortable expressing their opinions. And you are doing that with a really big choice this week, or a really big offer or opportunity, or someone wants to proceed forward in a certain way. And you're saying, no, that's not going to work. Here is a better route. You have, yes, leadership coming through and standstill coming through. Yes, you are speaking up because you are aware that if a certain decision is made, it is going to bring things to a halt, or it is like an opportunity may only be here for a limited time. And you're saying, let's not sit on this decision. Let's not wait on this decision. We are so close to making this happen, and we have to act with a lot of finesse. We have to really act with our instincts here. Your cat-like instincts are very strong this week, and you're knowing exactly when you need to make certain decisions, certain moves, when it's like the best timing. And you're being granted the confidence to speak up and to make those decisions. It's like not even something that you think about. It's just something you impulsively do. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're making the right choice at the right time, and it propels you to a certain life goal of yours. We have the King of Swords upright. So air signs will be working in your favor this week. So if you're dealing with any masculine, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian energies, they will be working in your favor. They see your vision. They understand your vision, and they want to proceed forward. Also, if you have any strong air signs yourself, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you are in a position of power and strength this week as well. Overall, it feels like you're very clear-minded, very organized. This week is all about getting organized and being this leader, okay? Because you're the one, it just seems like you're the one that knows what needs to be done. And so you're taking the initiative to plan things out, schedule things, and sort of be the person to guide a certain vision along. Does that make sense? So yeah, I don't know. I just see you in this position of leadership this week very strongly. We have the King of Cups in reverse, which is very interesting because this is your masculine energy showing up in a position of weakness for some reason. Okay? Feeling like you may be struggling with really sharing your thoughts, feelings, and opinions. You know, you're not necessarily feeling guided to rely upon your emotions this week. It's more so what's logically best for us or for this. Also, you may be dealing with somebody who is a masculine, watery energy. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is somebody who they're sort of romanticizing things a lot or really in their feelings a lot. But when it comes to getting grounded and practical and just taking action, that's where they may struggle. And so this person may be putting you into your leadership abilities. Does that make sense? So it's like you may be dealing with someone who is sort of overly emotional, but they don't have a control over their emotions. And they're too much in that emotional, spiritual space and not enough in the like staying grounded, staying centered, taking practical actions to get things forward. And so they may be putting you in your masculine energy, in an energy where you're taking on this leadership role and you're like, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to organize this. This is how we're going to proceed forward. Here's the times, here's the dates, etc., etc. I don't know what exactly you're dealing with in life, but yeah, I see you in this position. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody may also be upset because you waited and waited and waited for a long time for somebody to get their act together, and they never got their act together. And so now it's like, okay, I'm going to proceed forward in other directions, other opportunities. And this could be a relationship. This could be, you talking and talking and talking about a certain like travel or idea with somebody, and they keep giving you the runaround like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. Or like, let's just say they told you, oh, I'm going to come over and help you fix so-and-so, and they never get around to it. And it's like, I'm just going to hire someone else, or I'm just going to go on this trip alone or with someone else. They may be upset by that, but that's not your problem, because it's like you presented the opportunity. And again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Like when life presents you opportunities, you can't just sit on those things. You have to make decisions quickly because opportunities do not last. And this also includes opportunities that you present to other people. It's like you had your time, you had your space to make a decision, and you sat and sat and sat. I'm ready to go. I'm going. You know what I mean? So don't be shocked if there is somebody in your life who is upset with you because you are proceeding forward, because they sat around and diddled their thumbs and didn't want to make a decision. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, this Knight of Swords has really been coming out in so many people's readings this week. It feels like energy is moving very, very quickly. One thing I would say with this is try to, like, if things are moving quickly for you, try to stay grounded. We are in Mercury retrograde this week, so look over all of the little details in contracts, in business deals, in different options that you can take forward. Essentially, what Mercury retrograde is, it's not a scary time. It happens 3 times a year, and we shouldn't fear things and avoid making big decisions just because Mercury is in retrograde, because it encapsulates such a large part of the year, Essentially, when any planet is in retrograde, how I view that as a psychic medium is that the planet itself, the deities associated with that planet, and the overall energy and beneficial energies that planet casts upon us all, they're sort of focusing inwards. So with Mercury, if we look at the actual god Mercury, or Hermes, or Kokopelli, or Thoth, any of those deities that sort of rule over what Mercury, the planet, rules over, they are sort of on vacation. They're focusing on themselves. They're pouring into themselves. They're going through the shadows, through the underworld, and then out the other side again to keep their immortality. This is a process that we all go through multiple times in life. So all of the Mercurian energy within yourself, traveling, communicating, business deals, etc., you're sort of on your own. That's what Mercury retrograde means. That's what any retrograde means. That divinity within yourself, you have full autonomy over that. You do not have the divine's protection or guidance or random blessings. Like, so for example, let's just say you're driving to work one day and somebody runs a red light. During Mercury direct, those divine entities, they may protect you from that accident, but you don't have that divine protection during the retrograde. So you have to be extra careful when it comes to anything involving transportation, travel, communication, signing contracts, etc. Okay? It's not to say you cannot make any big decisions or changes because Mercury is in retrograde. But yeah, so Knight of Swords in reverse. Just pay attention and be careful. That's it. We have the Emperor. Exactly. You're in your Emperor energy for sure. Like, you are really in a leadership position this week, making decisions. And you know what the funny thing is? When Mercury returns back to direct, usually I find that they tend to gift people for the decisions that they made during the vacation away. It's like Mercury returns back with some souvenirs from the retrograde, and sort of analyze what you've done by yourself as a soul without their guidance, without their assistance. You know, it's sort of like if you work at a shop and the owner, the manager leaves and they leave you in charge. It's like, okay, let's see how you do on your own. You know, it's that sort of energy. And if you did a good job, they're going to come back and really, really trust you and give you some rewards. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse coming out as your final card, right underneath that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're definitely walking away from any project, person, idea that just requires way too much work. Okay? Or it's like you are waiting and waiting and waiting for them to give back to you, but it's just going to be something that depletes your energy over time. You're walking away. You're saying no to anything like that. No, I do not want to open up that can of worms. You know, I don't want to buy that old junker car that's going to have a problem every single week. Okay, maybe I should invest in something better that won't break down on me every 2 seconds. Or I don't want to put up with this friendship, this relationship anymore, where I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for them, and they're constantly giving me false promises. I'm moving forward with my ideas without them. You know, that's the sort of vibe. So thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, my shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.